We have bears here, we know that, but they're all denning, so I'm on high alert in case one comes. Our dog bear. He is kind of like sniffing like there's something that's going to happen.
You know, it's good to have a dog because he smells the bear before.
Yeah, always.
Even though his name is Bear. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Heal, Laugh, and Rise Up. I'm Jessie, your badass two-time cancer fighter, soul work mentor, and your favorite Latina.
Hi, and I'm Amber, a chemo nurse by day, caretaker to my husband by night, all while being a scrunchy mom.
We're here to talk all about our traumas and how we use them to grow, honey.
So grab your drink and let's get into today's miracle and shit show.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Oh, you were singing the song.
I thought I was singing it.
And then I ruined it.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. This is my Christmas.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas is mañana.
How is that possible?
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're fighting for life.
Christmas is here, y'all. And if you haven't started shopping, just do it next year.
Just
do it next year. Just don't give yourself this. You know how many people are scrambling right now at this particular moment?
Yeah, me.
You know when people are scrambling, just trying to get something.
Get those gifts?
Yeah.
I do. I get me.
That's such a big stressor.
Nah, I don't stress. I just go, hey guys, your gift hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, or like I just got this at CVS. Here you go.
You know what? It's funny. I don't really do gifts. Mm-hmm. So my family does Secret Santa.
Yes, so do we.
So you have the one person to shop for. Mm-hmm. My mom starts it pretty early before Thanksgiving. Oh. So you have Black Friday sales you can use.
You have the person picked?
Yeah, the person picked,
okay,
yeah.
So you've known from before who
yeah. Okay. So you have time, you have good deals you can watch for. Okay. If the person put their stuff on their list, their little wish list. Sometimes they don't. It's a little frustrating. No, we already did it. Yeah, no, we already did it. But yeah, we did it. We did tamales already. It was wonderful. Oh, I have to post tamales. I'll post it. It was beautiful. Of course, every year, girl. I'm the masa queen. I'm in charge of the masa, and then my aunt and her friends, they...
Tamales, really quick. Did your daughter help you with tamales?
Every year, girl. This is her 3rd year on tamale duty.
What flavors? All flavors?
All flavors. Pork, chicken, beef. So this year we didn't do sweet, but it's usually I do sweet, like with the leftover masa, after I've already used all the meat and all the jalapenos and cheese and everything. I'll do sweet only as leftovers. But I left, so I want to do sweet.
You left.
I left before it was over. But maybe I'll make some here and I'll make some New Year's sweet tamales because I do like to eat it in the morning with my coffee. Yeah, my cafecito.
You know what? You made apple pie recently.
Oh yeah.
And it was so good. And right now I just had this vision of having over masa, and maybe you can do like an apple pie.
Oh, that would be interesting.
A combination of 2 different things.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds bomb. That sounds so bomb with a little ice cream on the side.
It didn't have THC, and I'm just thinking of things to make.
I was just thinking, like, that sounds really bomb. Yeah. Ooh.
Savory sweet.
That sounds really good. Girl, straight sweet.
I haven't tried making tamales. I'm very embarrassed to say that. And Alex,
you've never made it?
I've helped my mom, but like
on your own?
Myself to say I'm gonna make tamales today. No.
Oh, really?
No. Alex has been asking me this whole season. He's like, I really want us to make tamales, just you and I. But then I said, can my mom come? Because I don't know what to do.
Well, then maybe the 4 of us should do it.
Oh, let's do it.
And then it could be more like you without your mom.
Like my own tradition?
Yeah. But I will help you if you want some help.
Yes, please.
But not your mom. Like, get your mom's recipes.
Yes.
Write them down so that you can continue the tradition. Then I will help you.
Yeah, because he said, I want your mom to help me. He said, but I want to do my own twist. Like he
Oh,
wants
ooh,
to find his recipes
all
to
these noises,
or
girl.
whatever. She's just looking around.
I always make sure that we're not gonna get mauled by a
Listen, the
bear.
way we sit in the studio when we are in person, you're on one end, I'm in the other. I'm watching your back, and you're watching mine.
I know, but I wasn't afraid of a bear. I heard things under my ass moving, like in the leaves. That maybe a lizard was gonna get me, or a rata
No, it's not rata season right now. That's in the summer.
with
Right
the
now, they're
fruits.
they're
Yeah,
also hiding.
they're just my little mice,
They're cold.
my little baby mice.
Wow, Christmas. What are you doing Christmas?
This is my first Christmas without my family around, my
Yeah.
immediate family. So, we had a very interesting new Thanksgiving, which, it was so nice that I wouldn't be opposed to making it a tradition. But, and I even made a comment, like, even if I live in North Carolina, I might just fly here to keep that tradition because I had such a good time.
You went to the desert, right?
I went to the desert. I went to no man's land
Oh, that's awesome.
just to, get away and be with loved ones and just very more intimate and eat what I want to eat. And it wasn't traditional, but I feel like it was so good that it could be considered traditional, right? Like your own tradition type thing. It was very nice. But I have no idea what next year will look like. I had no idea what this year was going to look like. Where my family moved quite rapidly. And then my family that I do have here, my brother and his family, they're actually over there in North Carolina with my family, with the rest of my family. So I'm the only sibling here. But it's nice. I mean, I have a beautiful, large family, and we've been invited to different places. So today is we have my uncle's house, but I'm not sure if we'll make it because Mike, he just had surgery last week, so he looks great. The surgery goes well, but then he feels like shit for this whole recovery process. So, immediately he was doing fantastic, but now we're like, the nerve block has worn off, so now he's in horrible pain again. So we'll see. He's resting. We'll see if we're able to go. And then tomorrow I've been invited. Look at now. You are the one making me nervous. It's just Bear, our dog Bear. He is kind of like sniffing like there's something that's gonna happen.
You know, it's good to have a dog because he smells the bear before.
Yeah, always.
Even though his name is Bear.
That was a whole different miracle, girl. But yeah, and also I think the bears smell the dogs, so they keep them out of the area. That's what an old neighbor told me. Like, put your dog poop in the trash,
Okay.
and it will deter the bear from eating the trash.
Oh, wow.
So I have no problem. I tell all the neighbors, throw all your dog poop in here, no problem. And I never have a bear trash can issue.
Yeah, I know.
Ever. But the neighbors do.
I know.
Yeah,
I know
you've seen where.
trash cans.
Everyone can. I love it.
But
But
for Christmas Day, you said
tomorrow, so we have been invited to my aunt's house in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
So I'll see my grandmother and stuff. But again, I don't. Yeah, I have to see how it goes. We'll know in a few hours how things will be looking. I feel bad. That's the other thing, I guess, for me personally, the part that makes it hard is my immediate family. They understand. I'm not being a dick. I'm not trying to be irresponsible. I don't want to be that person who RSVPs to something but then doesn't show up or doesn't really give a solid yes and then does show up. And now I have to, like, try and find enough food for these people. Like, I never want to be an inconvenience to people. And I don't feel like one with my immediate family. Um, I used to use the joke, and I still do, but most people kind of get it by now in my circle. I know my circle has left, but most outside of my circle, I use the joke of, for example, like my not immediate family, but they're still my family, so they know about Mike, they have an idea, or my coworkers who know, but they don't see it.
Really know.
So this isn't a joke I would use with you, but it's a joke I would use with maybe a coworker. They would ask how the holidays are. Like, oh, are you excited? What are you going to do for the holidays? So, yeah, this is my typical answer. Yeah, we're excited and we're going to see family, and I'm in charge of salad because if I don't show up, no one misses salad.
Oh.
And then everyone laughs and we can, like, move on with the conversation. But that's reality is I would like to come and I would like to say, yes, we're coming. And then when everyone says, well, what dish can you bring? I have to think, well, what dish will you not miss? Because I'm not totally sure we're going to make it. As an example of that, this is how I learned to do that salad is I think 2 years ago, we were going to go to, we have a line family from all the linemen that we're close with. And we have our Christmas party every, I can't see, but it sounds like something coming up. Oh my God, let's go. Is it? Oh, shit.
Are you kidding me, or is it Alex?
No. Guys, we just had a bear come climb our fucking tree. Our studio has been ransacked by the bear that is not fucking denning yet.
You said, I came out here and I asked you specifically today, have you seen any bears lately? Because I haven't heard of any bears.
And I laughed at you.
They're denning. And you said, quote, they don't hibernate here in this community, they den. And they're sleeping. And I said, well, what are they going to eat? And you said, they've already ate everything.
Yeah, well, this one's coming to eat you, girl.
And then we're sitting here and you look at me and you say, get up, get up, get up right now. And then turn around, this big ass bear. But how many feet did you see him from us? 10 feet?
Girl, well, let me think. Like, realistically, that's probably like 20 feet away, but it's uphill. So from like a bird's flight, maybe 10 feet.
Yeah, it feels closer. And then he just kind of just hung out for a little bit.
This guy.
He's here. He's behind some bushes back there, but
You'd think he'd be slower since he's supposed to be going to bed.
yeah, he seems just like kind of sad, to be honest. But now we have Bear, our dog here, who
Yeah, the big
stopped
boy.
sniffing because you saw how he was acting earlier.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Bear.
That's
That's fun. What was I saying? Yeah, so we were going to our Line family dinner.
Okay.
And I used to always be in charge of desserts because, you know, my mom had a bakery. And I would always do like a cake and then like a dish with a bunch of different like assorted desserts.
Okay.
But that year I also signed up for, is he back? Why is Bear dude? I also signed up for like Brussels sprouts or some potatoes or some side dish as well. So 2 desserts and a side dish. And that year we got in the car. I had all my desserts, my side dish, everything. We start driving and Mike's like, I can't do it. Turn around, we go home. No big deal, right? Like, this is just our life now. And at that time, that's exactly where he was at. You know, that's where he was in his healing. And that's okay, but it's also okay. Not just it's okay, but it's also shitty. Right. And so we went home and I had to text everyone, be like, hey guys, Mike's just not he can't do it. He's in way too much pain. We truly are going to miss you guys. And it was more sad that we weren't going to make it and see them and like love on our loved ones and stuff like that. But it was also this horrible feeling of inconvenience where I can't bring a side dish, which I signed up to bring because I wanted to take the stress off of the host. There's no dessert now, like things like that. And it's like, I know it's not the end of the world, but it does still feel really shitty. And I don't want to be that guy. And then I don't even know how he feels. Like, yeah, he says, you know, he doesn't have feelings. And then by the next day, he didn't even remember. But in that moment, to be able to say, I can't do it, he didn't feel good. It felt shitty. So I learned a very big lesson because I didn't like the way I felt. I didn't like the way he felt he needed to push more. Mm-hmm. I wanted our life to really adjust to the circumstances we are now in, where our people know that we're not trying to be dicks, we're not being flaky, we're doing our best, but that at the same time, we want to be invited, we want to be there.
I can understand how you feel. It's not funny. You know what it is? It's that it's almost like I pretty much live here. I can confidently say that. And I guess I forget the reality that not everybody knows exactly how this new life works. It's almost like every second things can change on how Mike feels. And feeling like an inconvenience is a normal feeling, but the people that love you and know you would understand, even if they didn't see everything that happens behind closed doors.
She's just flaky now.
Yeah, because there is flaky people. I know flaky people that are good people, though.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes that's happened to me where, you're gun-ho. You're like, hell yeah, I'm going to be there, girl. And then in the morning, you're like...
You make the plans, and then when it...
Because I hear this everywhere lately. We're just tired. But, I mean, not to discredit what you're saying.
Well, I guess because I've never been the flaky person.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I am.
Yeah. Like you said, especially if it's one of those potluck style things where you almost feel like you're failing them if you don't show up with the tamales.
Yeah.
So do you pick a dessert, you said? Would you pick a dessert?
Salad.
Oh, that's right, salad.
No one misses salad.
Yeah. Well, for vegetarians, my brother and
That's what you guys have for him?
No. We won't have. Oh my gosh, Shannon, we're gonna have something more than a salad for you on Christmas. But it has been, I don't want to say challenging, but new to do holidays with vegetarians.
Oh, I grew up with a vegetarian in my life.
Did you?
Yeah. But you know what's funny, and probably like Shannon, from the stories, the very few stories I've ever heard of her, she sounds very easygoing.
Yes.
So you probably don't really know she's vegetarian because she's not over there making a big old fuss, but you want to include her.
Mm-hmm.
So you try to think of ways. And that's how this person in our family is. She's so laid back and easygoing. At least that's the perception of our side, right?
And then it makes you feel bad sometimes for me personally because, she's so amazing and I just want to cater to what she would like. But I'm like, salad, what else? What else? But I'm going to make yeah. You know what I'm going to make? I am going to make I'm going to make a vegetarian ceviche.
How? Like, what's in it?
Okay, so I went to a Mexican restaurant and everything is chopped up so finely. And it was cucumber, tomato, onion, cilantro, mango, shredded carrot, but very, very fine. And this sauce that was not a traditional ceviche sauce. It was like almost like a black sauce. Have you ever seen those black sauces in Mexican cuisine that they make a ceviche or something? It almost looks really dark. I don't know what it's made out of.
Really?
No, maybe like it's like a dark sauce.
Okay, well, so far this could be our crunchy meal for this.
It was limey and spicy, but it was way too spicy, but that's because my tongue is not okay. So I'm just gonna make. Do you think if I call them and ask them what is in their sauce, will they tell me? Anyways, it was chopped up so finely, like tiny little pieces, con una tostada, and it was so good.
So you take all those ingredients and you buy them organic.
Yes, get everything organically.
And just air fry them.
What about the ones that are air fried and they're very crispy? Those are really healthy.
So my favorite tostadas, you've bought them before.
Yes.
They're really crispy.
The airy.
Fried,
mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Navigating, learning dishes to make for vegetarians. It's not tricky. It's just something new. I mean, my goddaughter is vegetarian. She's been vegetarian since she was like 2. She's 6 now. I think she's 6. And she's vegetarian. So. Are you kidding me? Come on, Amber. Do not do this to me. I don't know, but I'm getting up. I hear something. I don't think so. Yeah, we have the dogs out here. They would smell them, but it did sound scary. Yeah, it wouldn't happen 2 times in a row. Why don't you guys like, follow, share with your comadre, your tío, your cousin, your friend. Just hit that subscribe button.
See y'all next week.
See you next week.